Bumbleford, city of fear. This town's in the grip of a biscuity crime wave. Who can outwit these snack-snatching wrongdoers?
My name is Sarah McIntyre, and I was wondering if you recognize those two rascally guinea pigs. They appear in two other of my books with Philip Reeve, The Legend of Kevin and Kevin's Great Escape. And we so liked making them, but we thought it would be more fun to make them run amok in a third book, Kevin and the Biscuit Bandit. Their names are Neville and Beyoncé.
Well, Kevin and the Biscuit Bandit is a story about what happens when a spate of biscuit burglaries hits Bumbleford. And somebody's stealing biscuits from all the shops and people's biscuit tins and things. And this is terrible because biscuits are Kevin's favourite thing. So he and Max have to get to work trying to find out who the Biscuit Bandit could be. But while that story is going on, there's another little story happening because Neville and Beyoncé, the guinea pigs, they've heard about the Biscuit Bandit and they think this sounds like a brilliant idea. They decide they want to be master criminals and they start planning a burglary of their own at the local pet shop where they're going to try and steal some sunflower seeds. And of course, it all goes wrong. And while Kevin and Max are searching for the Biscuit Bandit, Neville and Beyoncé are kind of escaping from the police in a high-speed car chase and all that kind of stuff. So it's like a little story that goes on in the corners of the main story.
So when I make a comic or a book, the first thing I do is design the characters. So I'm going to teach you how to draw Neville and Beyoncé. You're going to need a piece of paper, and let's go over to my desk, and you can draw step by step with me. If you feel I'm going a little bit fast, feel free to pause the video, and then you can sort of pause and draw, or just keep up if you're able. Let's go. So start out on your paper by making a bean shape. One of the things about drawing comics is you don't want the character to be too difficult to draw because you're going to have to draw it over and over again. So now you've got your bean shape, let's put the ears on. Up and down, up and down. Okay, and let's do the legs. They're kind of the same, like little L shapes. There we go. Okay, now we're going to make little kind of caps on the ears like that. Just a little bit, make them a little bit thicker. And then on the feet, we'll go boom, boom, boom for the toes. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, now let's finish off those ears like that and that. And we'll finish off the legs. Boom. And like that. Down. Like that. Okay, now we're going to do the nose. And it's a V shape. Like that. And the arms come up like this. Or any direction you want, really. But we'll draw them like that for now. Okay, let's make the ears a little bit more solid. We'll put a line there and a line there. And we'll put a little line under the mouth, like that. And then a little smile. A little smile that hides lots of criminal intent. Okay, another line on the arms. So basically a bean with arms and legs coming off. And then we'll draw the thumb, because that's kind of easy to draw. So thumb and thumb. And then the hands go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And we'll do the eyes. So they're big round circles. Another big round circle. It might go off the edge a little bit. And dots in the middle. Okay. And then we're going to draw the shape for, that's maybe Neville, and then we'll do Beyoncé, or maybe it's the other way around. That's Beyoncé. So let's do another shape. Another bean. Let's have it facing the other way. Okay, and those ears again. Up, down. We'll just finish the ears, so cap them. Make them going like that. That. A bit more there. A bit more there. Put the nose, a V, a line down, a little smile. Maybe I'll have his eyes shut because he's dancing. So if you put him the other way upside down, they look like he's smiling. So either way. And then let's have his legs go like this. So this leg will go down like that. And boop, 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 3 toes. And then follow that. Connect to the toes. And then the other one, let's have his leg kicking up in the air. So we're going to go like that. And that. And then there's 3 little toes again. Boom, boom, boom. Follow them around, connect to the body. Okay, and we'll do a sort of John Travolta arm coming off here. And maybe a little cap, like a finger. And then boom, 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 3 lines. And then down. And then the other arm, we'll have it going like this. And another line following that one. And a thumb. And then three fingers. Boom, boom, boom. You can draw 4, but 3's just kind of fits better. Now, they're the same exact shape, basically, but they've got slightly different coloring. So if you study it in the book, Beyoncé's coloring kind of goes up and over her nose and around here. You can see it in the printout on my website. And then she's got kind of a white band around the belly. So if you want to draw all that in, you can. You can sort of add all the fur. Just lots of fur texture there. And it kind of comes down here. And then the lines, if you want to have a bit of extra fur, like jagged lines coming off, you can do that too. This just keeps it really simple. So every time you draw this character, it's not going to be too much difficulty. Keep them simple. Simple is always better, I think, in comics. It just gives you so much more scope to draw more comics instead of obsessing over one panel, making it all perfect and the character really detailed. Okay, and then here's Neville, and his white stripe goes down his nose. I mean, you can do totally different coloring if you want. You don't have to follow my coloring, but it's just a guide. He's got kind of a round muzzle, so I'm going to make the hair go around his muzzle, and it goes right down to his belly, like that. So I'm going to fill in that bit with hair. You could also do it, if you're doing a color comic, you could do it with sort of white and ginger. This would be the ginger bit. And then he's got a kind of stripe around his belly. There we go. And maybe a few random little other fur marks. And there we go. That's Beyoncé. And that is Neville.
Oh, thank you, Sarah. That was brilliant. I've been drawing along. Now, I'm a professional, so don't worry if your Neville and Beyoncé isn't as good as mine. But next time you're reading a story, one of our stories or one of anybody's stories, try having a look for little characters who don't get very much to do, the characters who are just in the kind of corners of the story in the background, and think, oh, I wonder what kind of adventures they might be having. Because that's a good way of creating stories of your own. And if you'd like to create a story about Neville and Beyoncé, Sarah has done a brilliant half-hour comics workshop where she'll lead you through creating a Neville and Beyoncé comic strip.
I'd love to see your comics that you make. So if you want, you or a grown-up can take a photo of it and post it on social media and tag me so I can see. On Twitter, I'm Jabberworks, and Instagram, I'm Jabberworks too.
And I'm Philip Reeve 1 on Twitter.
And my website has lots of fun free activities, jabberworks.co.uk.
And I hope if you enjoy Kevin and the Biscuit Bandit, you'll check out the other roly-poly flying pony books and maybe some of the other books we've written together.
They're pretty awesome.
Thanks ever so much for joining us today.
Out in paperback now.